Hi Aquarius, welcome to your love reading for the week of January 13th, 2020. We're just going to jump right into it. Thanks for joining. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius and her DM. Or he, she, whatever you would have it. You guys know there's no gender that applies. He, she is just used for ease of reading. Let's see what's going on with our counterpart, shall we? Understand and communicate this message you have. Okay, thank you. We received that. Okay, I'm going to put this, we're going to just focus in on the divine masculines right now. I know you guys love that part. It's almost like give us the juicy part and get back to us later, right? Okay, Aquarius, excuse me. I'm a little tongue tonight. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with your divine masculines out there, your beloveds. I'm going to try to zoom in a little better here for you. So this tied up energy is feeling restricted, and it's in a broken heart. Let's pull one more card for you. It's broken heart. His heart stays. What is he thinking about when he thinks of the divine feminine? Oh, he's a little indecisive. Oh, that came out under here. That's why he's a little indecisive. That's what's going on there. Clarity to his tied up energy. What is he? What has him bound? What has him feeling? He doesn't know how to manifest this. He doesn't know how. Hear that wish come true for him. He doesn't know how to make it. I'm getting that he doesn't know how to provide that for what he thinks, what he perceives he needs to provide for you. And that's making him indecisive as far as coming towards you, opening up to you. Because he wants to provide cornucopia for you. That's what you are to him. That's what, when he thinks of you, he has this indecisiveness regarding coming towards you because of finances. And what is causing that is him wanting to provide this paradise for you, this abundant, beautiful living for you, and himself, of course. So it has him indecisive. Trying to see what's going on with this broken heart energy. Some attachments are causing him heartaches. Let's see, we're going to keep that there. I believe he just values you. He's placing a lot of value on this providing this for you. He's a lot of weight. Let's see. What's he heartbroken about? What is he attached to? What are these attachments that has divine masculine? Heartbroken. What? Spirit, if I need another deck, please lead and guide me to that deck. What's going on? This romance, some type of romance. This could be a previous romance. It could be the opening that, because it does say daughter romance. It could be perhaps the desire to, let me zoom out a bit for you. This desire to create this romantic dialogue, romantic connection with you is causing him a bit of heartbreak because he feels so, what's the word that's trying to, Spirit? Let it flow out. I don't know that the word disenfranchised comes up, but it's like he just feels so empowered at this time, and it's heavily because of finances. I believe he's possibly healing over his, I'm getting two things. It's possibilities, of course. It's possible that he's still healing over a previous attachment that he had with someone romantically, and he's just not prepared to move on yet. He's facing issues financially, of course, that's represented quite heavily in here. He does value you. He sees what you are to him, though. He's not confused about that. He's not indecisive about who you are to him, what you mean to him. That's not the question. Let's just get a little bit more confirmation for this indecision card, Spirit. Yes, he doesn't know how to manifest this. I'm just gonna put this here. He doesn't know how to. He hasn't got that inspiration yet, but it's coming, you guys. It's coming in for him. He doesn't know this. The DMs aren't as spiritually intact and intelligent as us feminine, so you have to keep that in mind and allow room for that. He's not feeling prosperous. He's indecisive, but it's coming into him. There's going to be some opportunities coming into him. The Spirit's going to deal with that. So he's still in this controlling, like he's not opening up to you. He's still trying to, I believe what Spirit is saying, he's still trying to stronghold and manage it in a way that hasn't been working for him, that hasn't been serving him. But he's starting to get those downloads and that understanding. Yes, he's getting that understanding that of manifesting, releasing control. It's made him cold and rigid, and he's been trying to. Yes, this devil came out in reverse. He's been trying to really stronghold this and almost will it to be. He's been going about it the wrong way. It's made him rigid towards you. It's made him indecisive. It's not allowed for much spiritual guidance, I should say. It's kind of like he's working against it. He's not allowing the room. But it looks like he's going to get some information here. He's just kind of been working against it. Excuse me. the opportunities, the offer is there for him, but he's been trying to control so long that he's not seeing the other options. He's kind of wanting to do things his own way, but it looks like here with the devil in reverse, he's going to be getting released from that energy, that rigid energy, that controlling energy, where he can open himself up to spirit and see possibly new ways to manifest, or to new ventures, new ways, new ideas, new opportunities. So that's good to know. But it's all been, it looks like he's just really focused on finances. These masculines are so materially, yes, it's bringing a death to all of that. Look at that. It came right out. It's bringing a death to all that. And we're really heavily focused on dealing with this energy of this indecision here. He's getting some clarity, you guys, and about how to clear up some financial holes and get focused and yeah. This opening here, really, I just got nudged to zone in on this door here. He's seeing that. He's seeing a way out, you guys. So whatever he's dealing with in his finances, he's getting that information. He's seeing a way out. So that's good for him. Good for masculine. Aquarius, just bear with. And, you know, I always say, and I'm going to always say, to focus on you. Your healing you heals him. So keep that in mind. You know, just try to help him along with your, you know, you staying in good vibe, you staying focused. You know all this spiritual things, so you are more accountable than him. He has to do things in the material world the efforting way. You don't. He doesn't. They masculines, he, she, whatever is on that negative polarity, they don't know this way of manifesting and alignment and spirituality. They just don't. And you can't give or do what you don't know. So let's see. I think this is pretty clear. Let's see. I think it's pretty clear. Clarity for all tied up card. Clarity for all tied up card. Spirit, why is this all tied up card here? He sees. Yes, okay. Give me a moment to zone in here. What is that? Six of Swords. What is this about? I don't know. Six of Swords. What is this about? What is this about? What is this about in reverse? Why is it? Yeah, it just seems like he's been resistant. He's been he's had some baggage, which is obviously this broken heart. And he's been somewhat resisting that ease of flow, perhaps resisting, as I stated, this new venture. It could be possibly something that's out of his comfort zone, and he's somewhat resistant to it. A new way of living, a new way of being, and he's just so used to controlling and doing things his way that he's kind of resisting what spirit is offering him, and that's connected to, you know, somewhat his baggage, which is it's kind of like this circle. He's kind of needing this new opportunity here, but he's somewhat working against it. But as I stated, death is coming to that, and some of that control and that freedom is being offered to him. So just bear with. He needs to. It's gonna take time. It's divine timing, but it's getting worked out for his good. Let's see, is there any other messages? Anything else? Just give me a moment of silence to just kind of. Let's Oh, was there any? Let's just see. I've never used these cards for DM. I don't know why I'm being called to use it. Maybe this is for someone in particular that if you're talking to your DM, if you're in communication, you would, and if this comes up, don't bring it up, but if it comes up, these could be some type of encouragement or aspect you can give him. We never want to try to figure their issues out for them. It's kind of a hands-off approach, but just in case he's kind of mentioning things and you kind of don't know what to say, maybe that's why this is coming up. We're going to see what Spirit is trying to get across here. What do you have to say to us? What does Divine Masculine need to hear? What does Divine Masculine need to communicate to or know about this DM and this situation? Okay. That's what it was. It's just encouragement to you guys. Everything is smooth sailing. Everything is going as it should be. Yes, everything is going as it should be. And it might be a message you could just let them know is that things work out for us. They might seem like they're happening to you, but they're happening for you. And we don't understand, but all is well. We are indeed where we need to be at this point in time until we get whatever lesson we're supposed to get. And obviously, Spirit is trying to teach him some lessons about that control and just letting go, releasing and trusting. They're not going to guide you into a place that for nothing, into a place that's success that came out clearly. He's going to have some success coming his way. He doesn't see it that way right now. And I think Spirit is, he needs to follow his bliss, what makes him happy. He hasn't been doing that. He's been so much in this broken heart and dealing with his past issues, the baggage, and feeling so, I don't want to say the word tied up, but that's what it is. Feeling just so empowered. That's the word that's wanting to come out. Empowered, that it's almost like he's trying to stronghold and force things his way to make up for this empowered feeling he has. Disempowered feeling he has. Thank you. Correction. So, yeah, just let if it just comes up, if they don't too much ever ask until they get to a certain level. But if you ask, just tell them, you have to follow, what makes you happy. Yeah. He needs to let Spirit in. Don't be afraid to follow where he's being nudged. So, yes. I love how that came out. I didn't understand why this was there, but this was the message. This is what you can know about this. I guess possibly what I'm feeling is this is more so some encouragement for you, because that can seem kind of, disencouraging to hear that he's having such a hard time and so indecisive, but everything is all is well. I'm going to lay this out for you to get a nice, good look at that again. That's a beautiful inspiration. All is well. Everything is well with the DMs, you guys. No fret. So that's what's going on with him this week. It's just guys, it's just a little bump in the road that we get. It's not comfortable. We don't like to hear that about our DMs. We like to hear that they're just finding their way to us. They're coming towards us. But sometimes we get a little stuck, a little put off, and that's just life. It happens. But all is well. That's great to hear. I'm so happy for you, Aquarius. Let's just get a little read, see what's going on with you. See what kind of energy you're in for this week. It's just good to have just to stay aware. You guys know nothing is ever set in stone. You are you're able to change. This is perfect if this comes up. The world, you're able to change things. How do you see it? How do you want to experience this week? What changes are you wanting to see? I think that you're going to be kind of focused on moving things about. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you're ready to, hey, let's get this on the road. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can. Yeah, you're ready for fulfillment, completion. Yes, that 11 energy. Hey, me and you, the wands, you're ready to make some decisions. I'm getting 11, 2 of wands for some reason. You're ready to make some decisions and get things moving this week. Way to go, Aquarius. You know how to get things moving. You guys work on you. Do your inner work. Make those changes. Let's see. Spirit. We appreciate you have a lot to say. Please don't get overwhelm me. What's going on with these Aquarian feminines this week? That's an overload. Here we go. Okay. Looks like it's a bit of a warning, you guys. What I'm getting from this is don't be so caught up with trying to, bring about these changes, though. Trying to get to the end of the road. This has been common in some of these reads lately. Don't be so overwhelm yourself. Don't worry about when is this going to happen. When is this change going to happen? When are things going to be balanced and don't don't do that. There we go. Allow yourself to see it, visualize it, allow it to be brought to you. Allow the vision to be brought to you, so to speak. Spend some time visualizing, maybe. See it real. See the possibilities. Sometimes that's all you have to do. You don't have to try so hard to move it about. Don't get caught up in the efforting of it. You guys, there's so much flying out here. Spirit has a lot to say to you. Aquarius is out there. Yeah, this is what you're having anxiety about, is the hows. It's possible for you to get caught up in that, you guys, this week. And that's not our job. It's not our job. We're kind of like, we just produce the ideas, and universe works out all of this. This is universe's job, not yours. This is source. This is God. This is whatever higher divine power you believe in. This is their job. Take your hands off of this. Strategizing. Take your hands off of that. Do this. This is your job. This is where you should be. Working inside. Working on the inner parts. Looks like you might need to do some sacral chakra work. Let me delve into this card a little bit. Let me sit with it a bit and see what I might be missing about this sacral coming up. What is it? And it's not about, I'm not getting it so much creative for you guys. It's something here that you guys need to be focusing on that you're missing. Yeah, you need to nurture yourself. Focus on you. Maybe what I'm getting, get more intimate with yourself. Why are you being triggered? Why are you getting this anxiety over completing bringing everything to fruition? Why is this bringing you this and putting you in this space, this mind space of anxiety? You need to get more familiar with yourself and see what's causing the triggers. What are your triggers? Why are they there? Here, yeah, because in that energy, you're not able to receive the affection even. You might even bring it about, but you're not even in the headspace to receive it and reciprocate. So focus on being ready, not on how. The house, that's out of your control. Don't focus on the things that you can't control, Divine Feminine. You Aquarians out there. Let's see. I want to be led. What else is there for these Divine Feminine Aquarius out here? Star sign Aquarius. Is there anything else? I don't normally do that. Okay, let's just do this. I'm gonna go ahead, you guys. I'm really not wanting to pull this deck, but I'm being led to pull this deck for you guys, and I don't normally do that. Just in these reads, but let's see what is trying to be communicated. I'm getting across that your Divine Masculine wants to send you, wants you to stay in love and practice on that for yourself. Maybe it's someone out there, I don't know, that's specific, and your masculine and you're in a 5D is sending you word to. And I'm gonna pull a card for you. You know who you are if you're out there. Whenever you come across this, wanting to send a message to you about love and activating love in yourself. So we're gonna see what that's about. And you guys, I am an intuitive reader, as I state through all my reads. I read the cards and the energy, whatever Spirit has for me to get across to you guys, I will do. It's not always easy. It's not always easy to hear. But I do what's led. I'm getting, it was another message that was coming across, something else to say, and I just really can't remember what it was. But we're going to digress, move right on. Let's see. Share your voice. Some of you have not been being true and speaking up, and share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Some of you, I'm getting that you've been somewhat kind of dimming your voice. Maybe not feeling like your voice is important, that it matters. But your voice does matter, even if it affects just one other person. You know, that's something I have to tell myself. If it's one other person I can help, that's one person helped. One person helped. That'll go out and help, you know, telling 10 people. 30. The messages for Divine Feminine. Maybe one of you is out there getting ready to have to give a speech or something, or share an idea. Maybe that's what I'm getting at. That's more for a small group. That's not for a whole lot of you Aquariuses out there. I don't know. It's someone specific. It's a specific message is trying to be because nothing else is coming out. So and usually when we're in this flow of communicating back and forth, they just spill out, and that's not. So that is for someone specific out there. One of you Aquarius feelings out there. Share your voice. Let yourself be heard. Your voice matters. That's for you. And we're getting that the person that, or few people that this is for, will know. As with this, someone out there is needing to know how to. Your divine masculine in the 5D is trying to get a message across to you about loving yourself and activating that love frequency, that love feeling. So let's see. Messages from divine masculine, 5D masculine, to this divine feminine. And you guys, I don't really have any set times of when I do these videos. It's just whatever. I draw until I'm done. I pull decks until I'm done. So if you have to come back, if it gets longer, you have to leave and come back. Go make yourself something to eat. Come back. I totally understand. I appreciate just a 5-minute view if that's all. Oh, wow. That's, yeah, I know this is specifically for someone out there. Someone out there. You guys, if you feel this is you, please comment. Let me know. I love to interact with you guys. I look forward to doing that, taking some time and seeing who this resonates with. If not, it's just not for you at this time. Someone's out there been having a hard time opening up and allowing friendship in, I believe. Being open to friendship, that's coming across. And that was a lesson I had to learn. I'm still learning, you guys. There's steps. And sometimes you just have to know how to be a friend. And it's good for you. It feels good to reestablish that coming from a break or ghost or, you know, that kind of history. But look, again, history, detachment. And what I'm reading this as is detachment from the past. And sometimes because you have a past with someone and coming from a past history with this person makes it hard to go to being friends. You know, and that's kind of what you want to do, is cultivate a friendship first so that you get to know each other again in a new way. We're not the same people we were at the beginning before this journey started, you know, or at the time it started. So you have to get to know each other again. But anyway, detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideals that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. See, first comes this friendship. It's kind of in sync with what I was stating. In order for you to have this higher love, you have to be a friend first. You have to kind of back up. And I know you want, you know, you still kind of attached to that old idea of the relationship, how it was. But you want this brand new, higher, soulful connection. This true twin flame, infinity love, you know. The Lamaskay, that never-ending love. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Well, Aquarius, I believe this was pretty clear. And to that individual or few people that was for, I hope that message finds you and brings you some type of clarity, consolement, some type of comfort. But it definitely was for someone specifically. It came out like water, so whenever this finds you, it is for you. Energy has no time. It keeps no record. So there you go. Thank you for joining, and until next time, all love.